Previously on the GIBB Engineering and Architecture Experts Corner.
We find that we have a lot of competition, and especially overseas competitors. Now they have found a way around the BBBEE scorecard, and so they're all level 1, yet most of the work is probably not done within South Africa. As we all know, water is a scarce resource. So there are 3 things that we could probably do to help the water industry. And the one is water conservation and demand management, where we cut the losses by fixing leaks, cutting pressures, and basically making sure that we don't have to produce as much water as we used to. The second challenge that I think we need to grasp is water reuse. One of the problems we have is persuading people that treated sewage water is safe to drink. As an example, in King Williamstown in the Eastern Cape, we're building a 35 megalitre sewage treatment works. That sewage is treated almost to a potable standard, and then what do? We pour it straight back into the river, and the river is polluted, and then we pick it up in East London and retreat it for drinking purposes. Now, if the water is treated almost to a drinkable standard, it would be better to pipe it down to East London, straight into the water treatment works, and through reverse osmosis, we'll be able to make it crystal clear. Another way that we can make use of water is what's in the sea. And we are using desalination plants, and especially in the Middle East, they use it extensively. But we can use it here because the oceans are full of water. It's very dirty and it takes a lot of money to treat it, but it can be done. And the costs are coming down exponentially. So it's virtually cheaper to treat seawater than river water. And so I think desalination, like they're doing now in the Cape, is the way to go. GIBB has been trying to invest in Africa, trying to get work in Africa, and to do so we weren't very successful, but I think lately we've been taking on foreign partners. For instance, the Kunzwe Masami Dam in Zimbabwe, we pulled in a partner who are actually new from the past, and they've partnered with us, and in fact we're now busy with the bankable feasibility study in that project. I think also in South Africa itself, we need to unlock the funding that is lying in the institutions like Old Mutual and so on, because they're sitting on a lot of money, sitting on the fence, waiting to see what's going to happen. And until there's stability in the South African economy and the South African political scene, I don't think these institutions are going to spend. We have to look for opportunities and try and unlock those opportunities. I think in terms of water, we're going to hit a crisis because everyone is just going to ignore the warning signs. And it's only when we have something like drought or disease or lack of food security that anyone's going to do anything. If I think back to acid mine drainage, where all this acid mine water was, we warned the government it was going to happen. They ignored all the warnings. It's only when it started bubbling up in the inner city of Joburg in the basements and coming out the cradle of humankind, flowing into the lands, that anyone did anything. And now they're actually taking action and are treating that water. So unfortunately, I'm a little pessimistic. It's only when a crisis is going to happen that anything is going to be done.
Thank you for watching the latest episode of the GIBB Engineering and Architecture Experts Corner. Do join us for the next episode.